The likelihood of any of your pin images going viral is pretty dang slim. That is, unless you know how to create pins that stand out in the feed, grab your viewers' attention, get them interested in your content, and encourage them to re-pin your pin images. While I can't promise you that the pins you create after this video are going to go completely viral, I can guarantee that if you follow some of these simple tips and tricks, you'll be left with some amazing pins that are worthy of going viral. Sound good? Hey there, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kristin and I share branding and graphic design tips, tricks, tutorials, and productivity hacks for personal brands and online entrepreneurs. Pinterest is a visual search engine, which means that what your pins look like matters a lot. And the number one thing that you need to do to increase your chances of going viral is, you guessed it, you need to create scroll-stopping, viral-worthy Pinterest pins. No matter what changes in the Pinterest algorithm, you are always in control of what your pins look like. And this is huge considering Pinterest is changing the algorithm all of the time. That is powerful. In addition to what your pins look like, there are a few other things that play a role in making viral pins. The first thing is your pin descriptions. Another thing that plays a big role in the viralness, is that a word? Is where and when you pin your pin. All right, let's jump into some super simple design and marketing tips and tricks that you can apply to your pins to increase their chances of going viral on Pinterest. First things first, size matters. Pinterest recommends that you create vertical pin images. The ideal size is 1,000 pixels wide by 1,500 pixels tall. Lucky for you, this shape is incredibly easy to design in, especially when you're getting started. You need to use great imagery. Remember how I said that Pinterest is a visual platform? That means that the images on your pin are incredibly powerful. Be sure that the images that you are using are relevant, that they convey some kind of emotion, or maybe they show an end result. You just want to be sure that it's something that your viewer is going to connect with. Stock photos are great for this. You can use the free stock photos right inside of Canva, or you can check out other stock photo websites for both free and paid photos. I'll link my favorites in the description. Stay away from overused and generic photos. You definitely don't want to be creating pins using stock photos that you're already seeing all over Pinterest. And generic photos look a little corny to me. I avoid those at all costs. You don't want your images to look like stock photos. When you're looking for photos, think about how you're going to incorporate the text. Is there a little bit of white space that you can add the text on top of? Are you going to use a gradient or drop the transparency of the photo? I find that when you think about this in advance, when it comes to creating pins, the process is so much faster. Put a focus on creating a catchy headline and incorporating that seamlessly into your pin image. Your headline needs to be simple, solution-focused, straight, and to the point. You need to be telling your viewer exactly what is in it for them. You want to intentionally incorporate keywords or key phrases into your text headline so that your viewers feel as if you're almost reading their mind. Do not put your keywords in any type of really small or script style font because Pinterest is going to have a harder time reading those words on your pin image. When it comes to adding the actual text onto your pin image, make sure that it is readable. I recommend using a bold, chunky font, especially for your keywords. You can always combine fonts to create a more interesting looking headline. Make it pop. You can use contrast to make your text headline stand out from the background image. You can play around with size and make your most important words a bit larger. The big idea here is to draw attention to your most important words. Do something different. I always encourage you to see what other people are doing or keep out your competition and do something completely different. Is there a gap that you can fill? Is there a certain style of pin that's just not out there that's really going to grab your viewers' attention? There's tons of simple and unique design techniques that you can apply to your pins to make them look different than anything else that is out there. You can layer elements like stock photos and colored backgrounds and even emojis. You can tilt or angle text to really grab attention and create a unique look. Play around with Canva text effects. Add some fun design elements that are unique to your brand. Maybe some geometric shapes or some hand-drawn doodles or a floral element. Add photos of you. Yes, your viewers want to see your face on your pins. They want to know who they're interacting with and they want to make connections. So adding photos of you is an amazing way to stand out in the feed and create viral worthy pins. Add a mock-up of your lead magnet, freebie, or digital product. Incorporate videos or animations into your pins. Explore more dynamic pin style. What about creating some listicle pins for your more dynamic content? Or a collage style pin? Or maybe even an infographic. These type of pins with lots of information are known to get lots and lots of repins because your viewers don't actually have to click into your content to get the information that they're looking for. You need to focus on the actual design of your pin. When you're just getting started, I highly encourage you to keep it simple. Don't be adding all kinds of design elements just because you feel like you need to be designing. Make sure everything is properly aligned. This can make a huge difference in the professionalism of your pin, and Canva makes it really easy to align things using their position tool. Use contrast to make important words or parts of your pin stand out more than others. This is a way for you to direct your viewers' eyes to exactly what you want them to see on your pin. Create consistent pins. I always recommend that you create at least one pin that is on brand using only your brand fonts, your brand colors, your brand imagery to create some consistency for your business on Pinterest. When you're using colors, you want to make sure that the colors that you're using go really, really well together. The same thing goes with fonts. Ensure that any fonts that you are using go really, really well together and that they complement each other nicely and convey the vibe and tone of the message you're creating with your Pinterest pin. You always want to add a call to action. A call to action is a short phrase or a few words that tells your viewer exactly what you want them to do next. This could be something like watch the full video, read the full article, join the Facebook group, sign up for the mini course, enroll now. You get the idea. Your viewers don't always know what you want them to do, and it is your job to tell them. This simple thing can increase the click-through rate of your pin images by up to 80%. Create multiple variations of pins for each piece of content. The more pins that you have out on Pinterest, the more traffic that you can get to your website. Design each pin differently using different stock photos, different colors, and different styles altogether. A week or so after you've published your pins, pop into your Pinterest analytics and see which pin styles perform best. I've dumped a ton of tips for you in this video, but if you want to take a major shortcut to creating viral level Pinterest pins, then be sure to check out my Pin Design Toolkit, which includes over 100 designer level pin templates, call to action, copy and paste swipe files, a magical headline generator so you never run out of juicy headline ideas, my favorite Canva design elements that'll help you create more unique Pinterest pins, and tons of step-by-step tutorial videos and design hacks that will help you create viral level pins in less time and without being a graphic designer. I'll drop a link to the toolkit in the description of this video, and because I love my viewers so much, you can use the code YouTube for $10 off of the toolkit at checkout. I can't wait to see what you create. Bye!